hope everyone's doing good. I've got my little heater here. It is so cold. I think I jinxed myself the other day. I think that was like yesterday. That it was hot as shit and now it's cold. So I hope everyone's doing good. I'm sorry I couldn't get back on yesterday, so I wanted to come back on at least this morning. I've got to bring my daughter to school here in a little bit, so I figured I'd wake up a little bit early for you guys and just get on here. Let's see what we got. We got the 7th house first. We have partnership, balance, one-on-one relationships. Now this can be with maybe like a romantic partner, or this can possibly be just like within yourself, you know, being closer with yourself. That's Libra. Tell me more. What else is going on with the collective? We have Pluto. So there's some sort of partnership that is going through a transformation. It's regenerating, like a rebirth. So if you're a Libra, maybe this is something that is going on for you or you're going through. What else is going on? We have the moon. Okay, so we have the 7th house partnership in Libra. So there's some sort of transformation going on in regards to a relationship where emotions, things are pretty emotional at this time. It's stemming from things are, I guess, maybe being triggered by your subconscious, because the moon also represents the subconscious, and your instincts are your rapid decisions, like your immediate go-to. So like combined with emotions and subconscious, I'm thinking that this is like impulsive stimulation by something that is emotional. What else is going on? Okay, we have Saturn. So there's a need. Okay, someone is possibly a Libra is going through a transformation phase, some sort of rebirth, regeneration that has to do with their emotions and how certain things are triggered within their emotions, and it projects outwardly. And with Saturn, there's a need for discipline and having boundaries here with yourself when it comes to any kind of like relationship or anything like, or something like that. This is an old behavioral style when it comes towards, hey guys, when it comes towards relationships. However, it is something, it's also a transformation. So a transformation, in order to have a transformation, we have to have something that we need to transform, something that's not you know, in flow. So, being that something is tripping you up, therefore you're being thrown into this transformation, this need to look at the way you handle your emotions, because it's starting to, your subconsciously, your emotions are projecting on the outward, and you need to have more self-regulation. You need more discipline. You need more boundaries when it comes to this. This Saturn represents obstacles, situations, difficulties. Hey! Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have Descendant. That's all about relationships, partnerships, attraction. Tell me more. What else do we need to know this time? We have Cancer. Yes. So nurturing, nurturing this part of yourself, when it comes to the 7th house, and going through this transformation of having more discipline with your emotions, and understanding what that looks like when it comes to regulating them yourself. And once you've figured that out, nurturing it, okay? Practicing it, caring for it, just like you would brush your teeth, you know? That was a silly analogy. Okay. I want to keep these out so I can look at them throughout the reading. Oh, it's cold. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start off with an oracle. Which oracle am I going to do? I guess I'm going to do this one. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this one. Okay, what's going on with the collective at this time? What do they need to know? Sorry guys, it's cold. Alright, let's see what's going on. With the collective. At the bottom of the deck, and I saw this when I picked it up too before I shuffled it, we have perception. And beneath that we have joy. So someone's perceiving you in a bright light, in a good way, I guess you would say. Tell me more. What's going on with the collective right now? Okay, we have facade. There's some sort of facade going on. Facade. Tell me more. You're being enlightened about something that is something that appears to be correct or okay, and it's, or you're being shown that something around you is not really what it seems or what it's put out to be, or something you're observing. Yeah, at the bottom. Being impartial to something, impartiality. Maybe you had this inkling, or this, you know, knowing that something was already not right. You already sensed this. Dissipating. What about dissipating? So now that the facade has been, you know, you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. You get what I'm saying? So maybe the illusion, maybe the manipulation, maybe whatever, if somebody did some sort of craft, it's starting to dissipate at this time. Yep. Look, I just looked at the bottom of this deck and I said, because now that you have seen something, you cannot unsee it. So you see the full truth of something, and because you've discovered it and you've seen it, the effects of this manipulation, this spell work, is starting. It's not strong. It's starting to dissipate now. This puts somebody at an impasse on their quest for forgiveness. Okay, so tell me more. Faith. So you chose to listen to your intuition whenever you had some sort of inkling that something wasn't right, or something was out of sorts, or something was not just the full truth. You stuck to that, you know, gut instinct, or that your intuition. You stuck to that that voice you heard that told you otherwise, and you did not doubt it for a minute. See that you have spirit guides, you have a lot of people surrounding you, supporting you, protecting you. We have victim at the bottom. Tell me more. Victim. Maybe there was illusions around the fact that people thought you were trying to play the victim. Okay? As if, and this could be within in any kind of situation, family, friends, you know, anything. But with facade and enlightenment, there's definitely something that has been brought to your attention here recently that has only clarified to you what you already knew. But now that you fully see it for what it is, which is the fact that maybe people are putting you in a victim, like a victim place, like like, oh, this person's just pity me, pity